Okay, traders and hodlers. Now, I have a list of these three coins which I personally feel are still undervaluated right now. Guys, now it is pretty difficult to believe that, oh, are there more coins which are yet to go towards the upside with watching these gains happening every single day in the space for about 500%. Guys, the Tron ecosystem now, ever since I posted this video right here, guys, TRX, BTT, Win, Sun, all of them are up more than 150% on an average, guys. Win totally fucking winning today in the markets, gaining about 200% in the last 24 hours, guys. Now, I'll be talking about some three assets which have real use case behind them and which do have a lot of potential in the coming weeks and the months as well. So, guys, you know the drill. Go for that like, hit that subscribe. The first on the list is Omisego Network, the OMG network. Now, guys, this is a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. I do feel that the layer 2 ecosystem, all the assets, all the, let's just talk about all the companies which are actually working on scaling Ethereum are certainly going to take a lot of precedence in the future from most of the crypto assets which are completely useless in the space, guys. Now, this one right here, OMG Network, they have been, well, to be honest with you, they are one of the dinosaurs in the space as well. Been there for a very long time, have a very active community developing all of their ecosystem and scaling Ethereum as well, guys. Check this one out. You can transfer Ethereum with the help of their layer 2 with a throughput which is far beyond than the Ethereum blockchain as well. So now this is why we do need the layer 2 solutions on top of Ether blockchain. So make it just to make it more efficient and welcome more people in the space. Probably Ethereum blockchain will have less transaction fees when these updates they keep on rolling out in the native blockchain as well. But until then, we do have the second layer scaling solution. So guys, you can operate anything. You can operate your smart contracts on OMG network, which will be on top of Ethereum blockchain itself on 1/3 of the cost. So guys, so many fundamental things which are bullish for OMG network. Now, why is the price not really picking up, guys? It is because it is still kind of under accumulation. Now, guys, let me be very honest, anything which is below the previous all-time high is certainly under accumulation. Now, this one having its all-time high somewhere around the $30 levels still has a lot of way to go towards the upside. As you can see, it's currently standing at $7 flat out, and as far as this trend line is holding perfectly and the moving averages are postured like this, like basically they're bullishly postured, guys. Let's check this one out. The 200 simple moving average is currently sloped towards the upside. I am talking about the 3-day time frame. This is the macro time frame, right? The bullish cross happened right here as we well, this was a quite exponential move in the short time frame for a 500 move towards the upside, happening from $1.5 stop in at $10. It had to stop, guys. It wanted to consolidate after that price point, and we have been consolidating ever since, formulating this kind of inverted head and shoulder, to be honest with you. 3 points of rejection right here. Now, this is pretty much looking like a continuation pattern to me, and as far as we're maintaining this diamond trending support line right here, things could be looking very amazing for the coming weeks for the Omisego network against the US dollar pair for at least the test of the prior all-time highs at the $30 level. So guys, talking about the bullish crosses right here, the 200 is inclined towards the upside with a bullish cross happening between the 55 and the 200, and guys, these moving averages are narrating the trend in the 3-year time frame while being above the 200 simple moving average. This means that the macro is bullish. The price action structure in the macro time frame is bullish. Talking about the momentum oscillators right here, guys, this one is still wanting to trend above the 60 ticker on the RSI, which means that this is going to be picking some strength from these particular price points. Now, guys, this was a clear attempt to break this resistance, turn into support. Now, we will be talking about this entire range in the short time frames, but I should demarcate this area with a little rectangle right here, as this looks to me like a pretty relevant level, to be honest with you, in the midterm and the short time frames, as you can talk about the fact that the price has been accumulating in this little square kind of situation right here for more than a month, right? So if you want to be breaking out from this situation with a volume signature like that, this breakout has to be real. Like, a lot of things are aligning with the fact that this breakout is real. So guys, let's jump on the daily time frame, and this is aligning pretty much with this liquid zone right here. Now, guys, you can simply talk about the fact that you want to close some daily candles above this price point right here, guys. Well, you wanted to open and close above the previous all-time high closure right here in this perspective, no, this is not the all-time high, obviously. In this perspective, in this price point perspective right here, you did not have that open and closing price action above this price point. That's why you came back down again to test these price points on the daily time frame. Now guys, the daily time frame is also formulating so many lows which are precedingly higher than the previous lows, which means that this really wants to push out of these accumulation ranges, guys. This asset, Omisego Network, really wanted to push away from these from these reaccumulation ranges, to be honest with you, happening from this price point and this price point all the way, guys. We can simply go ahead and extend this one all the way towards these areas as well. Now you see the relevance of this important level right here, the $6.5 level on Omisego, guys. You see the price coming back down here again. Most likely it's going to be an opportunity, right? Now if you are in this for the long haul, if you are going to be trading or holding Omisego Network for the medium term as well, you can manage your risks for this particular holding on to these price points right here, as this is a pretty nicely formulated low which was higher than the preceding lows right here, guys. So you can manage your risk at this price point. Now this is why I keep on talking about the fact that you do not want to jump into these assets with all of your fucking savings, because if this one goes down to 20%, guys, your net worth will be wiped by 20%, I guess. Isn't that obvious? So do not jump into these fucking assets with all of your savings. Not gonna work out. Never gonna work out, guys. Even if you make a significant chunk of money, you probably will give it back all to the market, guys. Mostly this is what happens, right? If you are in this space for a very long time, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about right here. So guys, the daily is certainly postured to be bullish, and it is really wanting to have a hold in these levels. And if you do fail this one right here, guys, watch the price coming back all the way down to the $5.5 levels, which could be aligning this low right here, could be above this particular low, guys. If you just go ahead and take a little Fibonacci retracement on this entire structure right here, well, didn't get selected, I guess. All right, Fibonacci retracement on this entire structure, you could be talking about some fact that you could be testing the 618 levels at the $6 flat price point right here. If you lose hold on these grounds at the 6.5 USD on a daily closing basis, you will come back down to 618 at 6.1. A lot of sixes happening right here, right, guys? If you lose this one out, you will be coming back down and going for a deep retrace correction on this wave right here, coming in at, what the hell is this, man? I can't even look at it. Yeah, at the $5.5 level, aligning with this dial trending support line, which is coming from this price point at the December of 2020, guys. Now this trend line holds a lot of significance, right? If I simply take down everything, if I simply go ahead and close these moving averages also, you can see a good structure formulating itself right here, right? And you can go ahead and align these stops right here as well. So guys, no hurry, as this one is still under accumulation, and the apex of this entire squeeze is going to be coming around the last week of April, right? Could happen before that, could happen later than that as well. But as far as you're holding this entire structure right here, guys, this is looking good for a reaccumulation and a breakout move towards the upside, which would be sustained, guys. Any breakout move away from this range above the $8 ranges is going to be a sustained move towards the upside, guys. Now really, a lot of the things depend on the BTC and the Ethereum markets as well, as they are your landlords. They are the market movers. If Ethereum starts going down in the market, most likely these second tier assets, they will also start plummeting towards the downside. That is why if you go ahead and invest in these coins, well, to be honest with you, it is quite important to have a look at what Bitcoin and Ethereum is doing in the market, right? I hope all of you are clear with that, as that is really going to be defining most of your edges in the market as well, guys. Watch for BTC and Ethereum to stay above the 21 simple daily moving average. As far as they are trending above the 21 simple daily moving average, these assets will be certainly bullish. That's what, as the altcoin season has really started picking in, right, guys? OMG against BTC also, let's just take a look at this as one, because this one is looking quite shitty as compared to the USD price action, to be honest with you. But guys, we do have a real chance of a double bottom formulation on a daily schedule. Now if you jump to the 3-day time frame as well, guys, yeah, this is looking to me like a double bottom formulation, to be honest with you, just at one single glance right here, as we are hovering above this range right here, guys. Now this range is certainly going to be a massive one, as the bottom was around this price point, around this liquidity ending the OMG BTC markets. We are up about 66%, right? And we went up 100%, guys. So this is a very, 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 very huge range against the BTC pair, guys. Bitcoin is at 60k, so these ranges are extremely huge. If you're trading OMG against BTC, guys, just be careful to not put your entire net worth into this asset and this trading pair right here, guys. All right, you can talk about the fact that this wedge is also being resolved towards the upside, right? So you do not want to get back into this entire range of, well, shit, to be honest with you. Now if you come back down in this entire, you come back below this support right here, you will certainly, most certainly, test the bottom side of the range right here at 743 satoshis, guys. Is it 700 or 7,000? 7,000 satoshis, right? Now what is this looking like, guys? A fucking double bottom, a pretty looking double bottom, to be honest with you. Let's check out the RSI signature as well on this one, as this low had an RSI imprint at your 40 levels, at your 40 reads, whereas this one, well, it quite violated this one right here on the RSI. But as a whole, this is a diverging piece of price action if you want to be comparing this entire range. Now what am I talking about on this one right here? You simply shrink down the moving the time frame, and then you start seeing the divergence, right? Now the real divergence on this pair right now is happening on the weekly time frame, guys. Weekly time frame divergences are extremely significant. Weekly divergences are going to be defining your next upcoming move, right? Now this signature right here on RSI is certainly looking strengthful to me, as this one is picking up from shit, guys. RSI coming from 40, extremely oversold. The dominance is going down on BTC, and just check out this one as well. We are leaving the neutral zone right here. The RSI wants to trend above the bullish control zone, guys, which means that you could be looking at this entire formulation as a double bottom as well. Lot of factors pointing pointing towards the fact that this is a legit double bottom. Now where are going to be your targets, guys? Your targets are going to be above this breakout right here, above the weekly. So guys, you can start taking some risks. You can start nibbling around with Omisego Network and go ahead with a long position, basically a long exposure, not a long position. I don't think you have derivatives on the Omisego BTC pair, to be honest with you. But if you want to be going ahead, you want to be nibbling on putting some BTC, you want to be diversifying your BTC, guys, you can go ahead with this entire setup. Now this is certainly not a financial advice. Look, I'm no one to tell you what to do with your own money. It's your hard-earned money. If you're looking at OMG Network, this has a pretty neat looking risk reward opportunity right here in front of your eyes, guys. Now this one, if it actually moves towards the upside and goes towards the target right here, guys, this is going to be an 800% move against the BTC pair, guys. Now that would mean that Omisego would possibly have a huge upside potential on the USD pair as well. So watch this price action formulate itself, and watch this one actually resolving this range, guys. Now we do not have a weekly closing confirmation above this trend right here, but if we are closing a weekly candle like this, you can come back down and retest the 10,000 Satoshi level and get picked up again, as this would be looked upon like an opportunity if it actually comes back down to 1,000 Satoshi level, guys. So Omisego dips are likely to be bought in the mid time frame as well, guys, right? Let's jump on to the next candidate. We have Tezoz, guys. Tezoz is yet another Ethereum's competitor. This is a smart contract blockchain, guys, and this is yet another crypto community which is extremely well. I really lost the chain of my thoughts right here, guys. They are developing their ecosystem like madmen. This is what I wanted to say. They are really I should not talk about the fundamental stuff, guys. You can go ahead and do your own due diligence on Tezoz, as they're competing against Ethereum, and most of the concept which Ethereum blockchain applies in this entire blockchain ecosystem, Tezoz is going to be doing that again. Now this is backed by BSN, the Chinese native blockchain, guys. This is backed by BSN network. Tezoz Foundation has a lot of backing behind it, right? Prices could be suppressed in the long haul, but this one will pick up in the future, as this one has consolidated pretty nicely all throughout the bear market, guys. They are here to stay. Development is happening in the entire blockchain like madness, right, guys? Now there is one more factor which I want to talk to you about Tezoz, is that the staking supply, guys, madness. You have a total supply of 871 million Tezoz, and your staking supply is at 78%. Holy balls. This means that you do not have much selling pressure on Tezoz, to be honest with you, guys. It is as simple as it can get. Most of your Tezoz supply, 78% of your Tezoz supply is staked, right? That means that you do not have immediate sell pressure. There is not much Tezoz lying in the exchanges, which would mean that any catastrophic move happening on Tezoz is a very unlikely situation, guys. This is why this one is yet another safe bet, guys. Very safe bet. Not a financial advice, to be honest with you. It's never going to be a financial advice, but it looks to me like Good fucking setup, right? Good fucking setup. Now Tezoz against the US dollar pair on the 3 time frame. Now certainly looking amazing ever since this bottom right here happening at the $2 level, guys. This is also up significantly, about 150% move towards the upside, taking down the previous all-time highs, trending within the trend line right here. Are we meeting on with some resistance? We are, guys. You could simply argue about the fact that this is a long-term resistance and we are squeezing hard against this resistance line right here. So which means that if we are going to be breaking, if we are going to be losing this range to the upside, guys, this is not going to stop. Now this price action reminds me of Chainlink and what happened to Chainlink at your exact $5 levels, guys. Chainlink got accumulated, got squeezed in the $5 levels, and you know the history, guys. Chainlink fucking mooned towards the $40 levels, right, and is still trending. So something like that is being happening on the Tezoz price action as well, on the macro, on the 3-day time frame, guys. Looks to me like a squeeze and an accumulation. So this means that if you want to go ahead and trade this one on intraday time frame, you're completely fine trading this one, as this one has well defined ranges in the daily time frame as well. What the fuck happened right here? All right, let me just put back my moving averages right here, guys. The 55, the 200, and the 21, the 3 moving averages which guide your general trend in the market, right? So guys, what do you see right here? The 200 simple is bullishly angled towards the upside, inclined towards the upside. This is why your trend is most likely going to be picked up every single time. It will come back to the 55 simple moving average, right? Most of the time it's coming ever since the start of this trend right here, guys. Check this one out right here. 55 simple on the daily time frame, beautifully being picked up every single time, formulating lows which are higher than the preceding lows ever since the January of this year, which means that this is yet to take off. To be honest with you, it is simply yet to take off, guys. As far as you're maintaining your price action above the $4 levels on Tezoz, guys, this is going to be a higher low structure which is going to be preceding, which is going to be extrapolating into price actions which are going to be crazy evaluations all the way at $10, $15 Tezoz in the coming months and the weeks as well, guys. I'm not going to be making this video like a moon boy kind of analysis, to be honest with you, but as far as the liquidity goes in the market, as far as the liquidity is actually flowing away from Bitcoin and Ethereum into other assets, guys, this is going to be taking a huge chunk of that dominance as well. Tezoz has a lot of interest behind it, a huge community under development as well for this asset right here. So guys, the price action structure is simply narrating of the fact that this is your good interim support right here at your $4.6 levels, right? If you see some daily closures happening, guys, you can talk about the fact that it'll probably come back down to the 55 simple on the daily time frame and most likely get reaccumulated, formulate yet another bottom which is going to be higher than this previous bottom at the $4 levels, guys. So most likely any dip coming back down here to these levels is going to be an opportunity, guys. Now watch the BTC price action as well as it comes down to these price points. If Bitcoin's volatility is currently under contraction and Bitcoin is maintaining your $55k levels in the midterm as well, guys, basically if Bitcoin is headed sideways and not doing anything, Tezoz will, if Tezoz comes back down to the 55 simple moving average, it will be picked up. Now watch for Bitcoin holding 55k as well. If you're losing 55k, this dip would look like a little bleak kind of situation for you to enter the Tezoz market. So guys, if you're entering the Tezoz market in the long haul, you're completely fine. Just fucking go ahead and buy this one. Not a financial advice. It'll be a good choice as well. This is probably not going to be disappointing you. And watch for this, guys. If you have already missed out on this entire leg to the upside, guys, there is simply no hurry. Wait for this range to resolve to the upside. Wait for a couple of, well, to be honest with you, wait for a couple of 3-day closures above this resistance line right here. Mother of all resistance coming from Tezoz starting from the 21st Feb 2020, guys. This is a long fucking resistance, so you want to be breaking cleanly above this price point right here. Then you can talk about some massive price targets. So guys, where are your massive price targets to the upside, guys? Now I'm really confused as to what accumulation range should I take. So going by the recency bias factor right here, I'm going to be taking this entire accumulation range tip top from the wicks to the wicks right here, guys, and take a look at this. Now this is not a moonboy video. This is your ultimate target. If you resolve this entire price action squeeze happening for more than a year to the upside, guys, this is your ultimate target. $30 per Tezoz is your ultimate target. Now guys, I'm going to be talking about these facts with a very heavy and a deep voice, as this is just speculation. This is pure speculation. Does that mean if we resolve this range to the upside, it's going to simply moon to $30? Could happen. can I say this with 100% certainty? Fuck no. I cannot. Nobody can. Nobody knows if the stock or your crypto asset is going to go up, down, sideways, or round in circles. You know this dialogue, guys. You know this one from Wolf of the Wall Street. Nobody, not even Warren fucking Buffett, can tell you where the price action is headed towards, as it is very difficult to predict the human psyche, guys. This is why if you want to be a successful trader, you want to be focused towards the psychological aspects in the market, and why markets are being what factors are there in the market as to why the price action goes towards the upside. Guys, there are simply two things: fear and greed, to be honest with you. Fear and greed. Now there's a third factor called manipulation. You could go ahead and argue about that as well, but guys, crypto markets are in accumulation, man. It's easy to manipulate these markets in the small time frames like the weekly and the daily, but in the macro picture you can't really manipulate these market, guys, as holders in the space are getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. People are buying these coins and taking to cold storage. So these assets are fucking off from the exchanges, guys. They will create a huge supply shock, guys, to be honest with you. This is what is going to come in the coming months, to be honest with you. Most likely you're going to be looking at some crazy evaluations, guys. All right, this is your ultimate target. Now does that mean it's going to happen immediately? No, guys. You have to take this extremely step by step, guys. The first and the foremost target, if you're leaving these ranges, and most likely if you are supporting this price action right here at the $4 levels, guys, your first target is this area right here, matching on with the $6.5 levels. Now ultimately coming to the 1.618 would be aligning with the $7.3 levels, and you take this one out, then you look at a $10 Tezoz. So guys, for a 2x to happen in Tezoz, which is already extremely high in terms of market capital, it would take giants to move this asset towards the upside, to be honest with you. That is why be very patient, guys. Accumulate this one, to be honest with you. Do not trade this one. Accumulate this one. I have a strong feeling, just accumulate this one. It's gonna be a good investment in the long time frame. Not advising you financially, but yep, looking good, man. Looking good. This structure looking good, to be honest with you. Everything is bullishly postured, right? Let's check out the small time frame as well, just to be curious, guys. Just out of curiosity, right here. 12-hour 200 simple, certainly bullishly angled towards the upside. All these small time frames moving average are bullishly closed towards the upside as well. So most likely these price points are good opportunities if it comes down, right? So guys, if you felt like you missed out on Tezoz right here, you should have just nibbled on to some piece of price action at the 21 simple on the 12-hour time frame, and if it comes to the 55, guys, nibble again. Like, all right, you know what I'm talking about, right, guys? Next up we have Travala.com, guys. Now why am I fucking shilling a hotel booking website in front of you, guys? Travala is a huge organization which focuses on serving their clients in terms of crypto asset, guys. If you accumulate Travala and Travala goes to the upside, like it's AVA, the AVA token. If you keep on accumulating AVA, currently standing at $5, I guess, and it goes to the moon, if Travala token goes to $1,000 in the coming years, let's just like a hypothetical moon boy situation, guys, your travel would be extremely simple, to be honest. Like you could probably fucking go ahead and do a world tour with Travala.com, guys, if you are actually accumulating AVA tokens, as AVA token is the native cryptocurrency for this website right here. And guys, don't get me wrong, Travala allows you to book all of your hotels, your flights and activities, and so many other things happening for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Travala tokens, Tezoz as well, I guess, guys. Chainlink, Litecoin. You can go ahead and book your, guys, this is working everywhere, guys. You can go ahead and check this website for yourself, and it works like a charm. I have made a lot of my bookings through Travala, as most of the times I have my assets lying on cryptocurrencies, and if I want to go ahead and book anything, I would just simply go ahead and book with BTC or Ethereum for that matter. This is why most likely, if the world probably gets into like let us get out of the COVID situation first and foremost. But if everything gets back to normalized situations and people get going with their traveling bags back again, guys, and we do have a lot of hodlers in the space again, they will explore this website and they'll start using this entire space, this entire ecosystem of Travala, and they'll start using their native token as well, guys. You can get your cashback tokens in Travala, guys. So many things happening. So this is why this is one of the project that you got to keep your eyes towards, like Travala.com. Go ahead and do your due diligence, but I think they are a pretty much growing market, guys, and a lot of people are checking them out every single day. So in the price action. Ever since you broke above this all-time high right here, guys, you're simply in an uptrend. Now this trend line right here is going to be defining most of the price action in the coming months and the days as well for Travala. And your key risk management, to be honest with you, is going to be this price point at $2.8 levels. Now this is currently standing almost at $5 levels. Where are your ultimate target, guys? Look, you can't really go ahead and just simply define your upside targets just like that. You could just simply take some calculated guesses, like where the price action is most likely going to take some halt, or probably just hang around for some key levels, guys. This is your ultimate target standing at $22 levels if this trend is likely to continue towards the upside. This one is looking strong, to be honest with you, but your short-term target is this price point right here at $5.7 levels. Guys, look, to be honest with you, I don't get why one has to look for the small time frame targets on Travala token, as this is yet another blind bet, guys. This is a fucking blind bet. If it comes down, accumulate, pick it up for cheap, guys. Pick it up for cheap. Could we be looking at some previous all-time highs test around the $2 levels? Well, could be possible. With any catastrophic move happening all across the crypto space, it is most likely come back to $2 levels and will get picked up with a lot of conviction, guys. A lot of conviction. As you can see, Travala ecosystem is growing and the price action is simply trending towards the upside in a very good bullish posture as well. Let me put on the moving averages as well, guys. The 3-day time frame, 21 simple moving average guiding the trend again for this one against US dollar pair. RSI looking good right here. TSI wanting to bounce from the slower, guys. We could be looking at yet another swing move to the upside, so watch for this level to be taken down at 5.8, and then you can target your 314 and 7.618 ultimately at 16, and then 10.764 at 22, guys. Now if you want to be talking about some extreme moonbird targets, this is what I'm talking about. The 60.618 extension to which theta topped at, right? Theta topped out at 60.618 extension. Massive price action on theta as well. So things could happen back again, as this price action looks really strong right here, guys. This is an accumulative move to the upside. Not much chopping going, guys. You can go ahead and squeeze the time frame and really zoom in, and then you can go ahead and notice some volatile movements taking place in this asset right here. This is why, guys, all of these three assets that I talked about in this video today, Omisego Network, Travala token, and Tezoz, you want to be accumulating these ones for the long haul, as you can really cash out in the long run on these levels and, well, further beyond. And guys, you can simply go ahead and use your Travala token for your upcoming travel as well, guys. How interesting is that? How fucking interesting is that, right? Me personally, I'm really intrigued that this is yet another initiation for cryptocurrency adoption, to be honest with you, guys. Travel space, travel combined with crypto is certainly going to be a big thing, guys. Just like any other trend, to be honest. Now I can't certainly go ahead and compare DeFi with travel, but guys, travel industry is big. Travel industry is fucking big. If we talk about numbers, guys, it competes with so many other industries in the market, in the globe, to be honest with you. So if crypto and travel has to combine, Travala is there with their product, right? So guys, I'm going to be closing this video right here. I hope that you're going to be making some use out of this information, and go ahead and hit that like if you're still watching this video. Go for that like, share this video as well, guys. I'm going to be catching you on the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.